My favourite thing about Clondalkin is the people. We have a long history in Clondalkin going back to ancient times, over 1,000 years ago. And the people in Clondalkin have always been a great community. And they're the biggest asset to to volunteers. Everything is voluntary in Clondalkin. Like, there's so many volunteer groups. It's super place to live. It's really good and really positive that the more people that feed into it, the better local area plan we will all have, and it benefits tourism, it benefits us, it benefits everybody.
My favourite thing about Clondalkin is the village area, walking around, meeting people I know, enjoying a coffee, sitting outside, and the heritage. The one thing I would introduce into Clondalkin would be some pedestrian area where we could have markets, concerts, outdoor events, and more time to spend together at community activities. And now it's time for another phase where we look at things like traffic movement and places for people to spend time with amenities, and then how it's all linking in with biodiversity and addressing climate change as well.
I think my favourite thing about Clondalkin is the community space that we have here, and the strong culture and heritage that is in the village. I think we need stronger public transport links. We've really strong bus infrastructure, but there's not enough cycling infrastructure, and I think we need to link up with things like the Lewis Red Cow and the Dark Plus that'll be coming on stream in the next few years.
I think that's important, holding on to the heritage as much as possible. As a councillor, you're always conscious of the fact that you need to make sure that people's voices are heard, that they do have an opportunity to have an input. And the big key to me at this moment of time, I think, is transport, and the ability to negotiate and get in and out of Clondalkin. So these are the tricky questions that we need to be able to answer in the local area plan.
Well, Clondalkin, I was born and reared in, and that if the people is very important. Clondalkin, they're the nicest people you'd meet anywhere in the world. Well, I would like to see Clondalkin really maintain a lot of what we have. And people just seem to be very friendly in Clondalkin. People leave Clondalkin and they can't wait to come back to it again because they miss that. We also need a theatre, which is very important for our young. And I think if you want to, for the young people, we're lucky about the towers and all those sorts of things. But I do think as they get older, they need places for them to go to.
My favourite thing about Clondalkin is the fact that you can get around it fairly easily, and I love the parks and the canals. They got me through COVID very well, so it would be nice to have informal meeting spaces.
Because Clondalkin has everything as far as I'm concerned. If we could only use our heritage and what we've got and link it to tourism and therefore engender employment, well then, God, we'd be in the pig's back altogether. Thank God. South Dublin County Council have said they're going to do a local area plan for Clondalkin. Other places haven't been so lucky. We really appreciate it.